Alright, what's up guys? It's been a while since I made a video. There was honestly no reason behind that. I just was bored and lazy and having really motivation to make a video. But we're making a somewhat longer video here, going over the secrets and lore and Easter eggs behind RNG battles. Now, on this base thing doesn't look like a lot, but there is stuff, and a big thing that everyone wants to know is what is the computer password in the blacksmith thing. Now originally it was only one, now we got three, now scientists redacted. I just want to kind of cover and try to inspire some people to help us because we've been in a stalemate recently and it's really hard. So to even get in here, 6 a.m., 6 p.m. Eastern time, you go over to the armory. Manly knocked me in a really good video explaining where you go and stuff. I would really so check that out. Along with that, this video is inspired by Zed. He made a really good video as well. It goes well into depth and shows more visuals than this video is going to do. But just like a rough little fast one for anyone that just wants to know what's happening. But we really should just check out Zed's video. He did a great job on that. But basically, there's this whole thing here. And we've been stuck on this for a while. It was a whole thing. But then we got to translating. These go over a lot of things, like gods that are like a gateway or stuff. It shows us units of travel. It shows us what could be, what I think at least is some type of wormhole. Aliens getting stabbed and stuff like this. Now, the real big thing that was like really stumped and we didn't really know much about was thing. It's really hard to see. You probably can't see it. But it just says you should heed the warning of the voice on the phone. Now on base thing, that doesn't sound like a lot, but through some further research that we did, thanks Duck and Zed for finding this out, and Nux, but basically there's a FNAF video thing made by Ninja something. I don't remember his full name. I'm sorry. But in the first 30-40 seconds, it says those exact lines. And somehow this ties into FNAF. And we are trying to figure out how this all plays into his game. This is like a dead end basically. We don't know about that. But that is a part of the whole thing. Now another thing is, and it's rather interesting really, is if you go to updates like this, removed redacted, added redacted, but that's not really all too much like in thing. The real thing was around winter time, where you see you perceive the darkness tripaths among thee, which is like oldish English, which roughly translates to you see the darkness walk alongside you. And then for this one, there's a different one. Something dark and mysterious is coming next week. And this one is the end comes for us all, Marcella. Now that is big, and we really want to figure out what the darkness is, and through waiting, we figured out a few more things. We don't know exactly, but in FNAF itself, there's a whole system, whole bunch of lore. But there's a few weapons in this game that do speak onto like wrath and agony and like embedding, or in like it's a whole thing. It's a very special word, but well, infecting would be the word, because here the doctor has this thing and so it's not infected, and what we were told was it's really bad to be infected. And there is a few ones, I don't remember the exact ones, I think it was the Dead Sword that went over, yeah, an ancient relic and renowned, filled to the brim with wrath, or agony, which is a remnant, and that's what allows for most of the souls in FNAF to basically take over animatronics. And that's a big thing. That's honestly really it so far that we know of, and we really need help on this. This has been on for months now, and we've came to a stalemate with it so far. But yeah, that's really about it. It's really hard to get into itself, and again, Zed covered it perfectly, and I'm not really good with this type of stuff. But that's around it. We just want to know what the darkness is, how does FNAF play into this, and why do they want to kill the aliens? And there's another one, I forget what it's called. There was something else that I really want to tell you guys about. The purple alien. Now, that's in itself a GTA 5 thing, because there used to be, and I think there still is, a war against green and purple aliens. And if I look, there's an alien here which is green, and then the purple one is that one. And it says something about war. But overall, that's about it. And I can't stress enough, Jack goes over this perfectly. He says everything that needs to be. But I will leave you on this. Game slugging. I'll leave you with this little thing. And as always, have a good day. And I hope you all enjoyed the video. Alright, this is Future Guys here as well. While I was making this video, I just wanted to say there's a lot that's currently unknown, and I mean a ton. And again, we really need help on this, and if any of y'all are good at finding Easter eggs or have the time to help us, we would really appreciate it, because we came to a really hard stalemate, and as of right now, we really need help, because as a collective group we couldn't find much. And I think as if we come as a community and we all figure this out as a thing, we might be able to pop this thing and figure out what is going on underneath this game that we know as RNG Battles. Because there seems to be a lot more than just what meets the eye. And we need help to figure out what the darkness is and what makes this lore so dark in general.